Severe MMA, we're here at Cage Warriors 84 with Thomas St. Robertsen, and man, that was a highly entertaining 3-round fight against Philip Wells.
Thank you very much.
Were you expecting such a war?
No, actually I didn't. I knew he was a tough guy, and he was a tall striker, and I'm a shorter striker, and I had the plans to do the kicks, but when I first hit him good the first time, I thought maybe I had him, but he recovered so fast. So after that, I just kind of gave up on trying to finish him, because I understand he can take a punch and just get up again. So after a while, I saw this as going to the third round and finishing. So yeah.
In between rounds, especially the first and the second, were you given any? Were you told to change it up a little bit? Were you given any new advice in the corner?
Yeah, because the first round was kind of all me, I felt,
yes.
And but the second round, get a little more tired, and he caught me some really good punches, and he also had some vicious kicks and knees to the stomach, and after my legs kind of get a little tired up after hitting heads and elbows, and I started to get a little rusty and slower, so he started to get his momentum, and my corners tried to yell at me you have to get back in the pace, and move around, because sometimes when I get hit I kind of freeze a bit, I stop and I just okay, bring it on, and we can, but that's not good, so, and not if he's taller, so yeah, the corner was always yelling something all the time. So
as you said, the first round, that was definitely your round.
Yeah.
Did you feel, when they're reading the scorecards at the end, was there any doubt? You knew you'd done enough over the 3 to take the win?
Yeah, I felt it myself, but it's hard to say, So if he had won, I would be a kind of surprised, but it's also good, because you don't want to take it to the judges if you can, finish it. So it's a kind of a wild card when you do that. So I'm really appreciative and really happy to get the score. So
what's next for you? This was a catchweight bout.
Yeah.
I'm presuming welters.
Yeah, it's kind of back and forth, because I hate cutting weight.
Fair enough.
But I'm also not that big of a guy, so I walk around at maybe 190 pounds. So maybe 185 is more. What we call it, easy to go down to. 77 is more I have to go on diet for 10 weeks, but of course it's better for me to go welterweight. So now it was 177 pounds, and only 3 kilos left to 77. So yeah, I will go down again, because I cannot compete with these big monsters. So
Cage Warriors has a pretty in-depth 170 division as well, though.
Yeah.
Are there fighters you'd like to test yourself against? Within the Cage Warriors ranks?
Yeah, I think maybe all of them are good. I'm not the guy to yell someone out or call something out, but it's Cage Warriors is really a good organization. I think it's a lot of good fighters in every division. So even Phil Wells, he has 8-4, and still is really good. It's really tough. You cannot look at a guy and see at his record he's not good, because he took a beating, he gave a beating. It was crazy work. So we both was going there and and then poof. So yeah, everybody's good. So if someone give me a fight, I'll take the fight. That's how easy that is.
You continue what we look at as the rise of Scandinavian MMA.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are coming over to the UK. Your amateurs are monsters.
Yeah.
You're professional. What is it about sort of Norway, Denmark, Sweden that are producing such great fighters at the moment?
Yeah, I don't know about Denmark and Sweden, because MMA is allowed there, but in Norway it isn't allowed. So if you're an amateur, you have to pay everything yourself to go over abroad and fight. So I think when you accept that you're gonna fight, you do everything you can, because it's such a hassle to travel, pay yourself money, so you kind of give it a little extra, So it's not, if you take a fight and you get hurt, you don't pull out of the fight, because you have done so much for the fight. So I feel if in England it's allowed MMA, so if you live an hour away from an event, and you get hurt, it's okay, I can do the next one. But for Norwegian, it's a lot harder, So I hope maybe it gets allowed in Norway sometimes, because the dream is to travel to this big state in Norway and fight, and do it with the home crowd. So, but this, I love England, London. I always feel at home in England, so that's good.
Well, you put on an entertaining fight. I mean, that was a hell of a fight to watch. It was. It must have felt good when you were in there.
Yeah,
and the fans were responding to this one.
Yeah, that's good.
How long before your next one?
I think November, December.
November, December, and hopefully Cage Warriors?
Yeah, of course. I have still more fights on the contract, so...
Well, we look forward to seeing the St. Grace, the Cage Warriors cage again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank
Great
you.
win.